Hi, I'm Alison Ellis of Floral Artistry. Thanks so much for tuning in. I've been talking about setting standards and how standards with your business are really what make your brand. They're what's really behind what makes you unique, right? It's what you stand for and what you do. There's Lily. Um, and even though branding often makes us think about logos and websites or brochures, like I want to show you today, the truth is what you deliver to your customer is what your brand is really about. So you should always keep that in mind. If you're down on yourself that like your logo's not the cutest right now or that your website needs a little, facelift, just know that what you're delivering to your customer is more important than what your website or your logo looks like. Even though I think you should have an awesome kick butt website, the truth is what you deliver is more important, okay? Because that's what people are experiencing. So that said, I mentioned this new marketing material that I created last year. I talked about it in my live Periscope event, which I just released a copy of recently, so maybe you have heard me mention this. So I just wanted to show it to you because I do think this is part of branding. For me, that was like a new step. I always just make my own marketing materials. Like, need a brochure? I can make that. Need a new business card? I'll figure it out, right? That's the way I do my business, and I bet that's the way a lot of people do their business. And there's nothing wrong with that. But this was the first time I actually let someone else make something for me. I had to, because I knew what I wanted was not some cookie cutter design. So here I made a brochure. The idea was obviously to make this for my clients, for other venues and vendors that I work with, but I made them in time for a flower show that I did last year. I wasn't selling anything at the show. I just wanted to be a part of it, and I just wanted to make some flower arrangements, and so that's what I did. And I knew I was not going to be manning or womaning my booth all weekend. So I wanted to have something that told a little bit about me and my business present, something more than a business card. So that's when I made up this fold out brochure. I used some, most of these pictures I took myself, by the way. This I did not. This is from Burke Photography in Vermont. But every other photo that's in here I took myself, some of them with my phone. And it just gives you a little sense of the amount of information I'm trying to share with people. So here, is a quote from a couple. I talk about how I do destination weddings. I say who I am. I love to help couples express a personal story by using my expertise to translate ideas into unique floral designs. So this tells them a little bit more about me, invites them to check out my website, obviously. It has a back side, it has a front side. So there's something to look at all around it, and has a whole bunch of pictures. I think it's got like about a dozen pictures. I'm communicating more. So it was an investment. It really was an investment to get these made. Mostly because I had to pay the person who designed it, right? I needed to actually value someone else's time the way I want customers to value my time, and shell out some moolah to have this made. And I'm really glad I did, because it's been a while since I've had a business card printed, and now I can choose to give this instead of a business card to someone who's really like a hot prospect, or to someone who maybe I want to tell a little more information to. So that is why I did this. Again, it was an investment. I am not gonna lie. This is not something that was, I was like, ooh, am I really gonna spend that? They cost about $3 a piece. I'm just going to tell you, $3 a piece. Again, that was because I had to pay the person to create it. So when I print them again, they won't cost that much. And to me, even at $3 a piece, it feels really worth it, because I'm putting them in the hands of people that will most likely be my ideal customers. So that is my little branding tip that I did recently. If you're going to do something, push it. Do something a little bit different than just a business card the next time you're doing a show, or next time you're having something printed to share with vendors, or that you want people to distribute for you on your behalf. Okay, that is it. Thank you so much for tuning in. More on branding coming up. There's so much more to talk about. Thanks for tuning in. Bye-bye.